Hello and welcome to my channel, and today we're back to my cross stitch conversion. So very quick recap if you're new here. This is a cross stitch pattern from Heaven Earth Design that I'm converting into a diamond painting, and yeah, it's this picture, which is Dragon Race Into the Night by Rose Calm. And yeah, it's a really big project, and it's taken me really long time. So if you want to catch up, if you have no idea what's going on and you want to catch up, then yeah, you can check out the playlist, and that will take you all through from day one. Everything I'm using is in the description, so my pots and my tray and my Patternkeeper and the pattern and everything. So yeah, let's get cracking, because as you can see, I have done quite a lot. So I'm doing an 8x8 squares today, which is this, which is 800 drills. And yeah, it's a very confetti heavy section. So what I've done is, instead of starting it with all the bits at the beginning of, you know, starting that way, and then finishing the video and I finish off camera, I decided to do it the other way around. So this way I've done all the, hopefully without too many mistakes. And right, let's get diamond painting before I stop wibbling. Let's do a thing. But yes, hopefully I'll be able to finish this, because I've done about 500 drills so far. 920. So I think, as we've got the, basically I've left some of the bigger parts. Oh look, I didn't know it could do that. This is my Admiral Zest tray. Oh, hang on. Look, I didn't even know it could do that. My Admiral Zest tray is actually, the line is broken. I did not know that trays could do that. Oh, that's made me sad. I haven't even, I mean, I use this tray, but not, it's not like a crazy amount. I mainly just use it for this diamond painting. Let's see if I can break it off. Get that out. Yeah, the plastic. Oh well, things happen. I can get the camera to zoom in. I'll get it to focus up here, so hopefully it won't pulse. So I'll just mention as well before I start, I have some more ABs here of colours that I know appear in this section. So we've got 208 and 775. So these are ABs, and then I've got 740. And talking of Admiral Zest, I've got these two that are diamond dust. And this one I've just got in my recent drill, my recent drill haul for blinging up another painting, but there should be plenty spare, and there's not much use, so we're gonna go for it. So let me just get this. Let's get laying some diamonds, shall we? How are you all? Let's remember to do things in the right order. So yeah, it is, let's do the date. It is Thursday. Well, I get so confused about days of the week at the moment because of all these holiday weekends. It's Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025. Says a lot about how long this project takes me, isn't it? Where you have to state the year. 2025. And now, did I just lose my place? I did. I want to go there. And yes, how are you all? It's been about a month, just under. I think I did it just at the start of May. So we are under a month for doing this there, which is a good sign, because remember, to tread water, I need to do about 600 drills a month. So I'm back just within the month. That was wrong. Do you know what? I did all this confetti stuff before. I've been doing it on and off today. Oh, where'd that go? Where'd it get? Oh, how'd you get over there? Get you. And I honestly, I barely made any mistakes, and it was so heavy confetti. I thought, yeah, I need to do that. I need to do it when I can concentrate, because I cannot talk and brain at the same time. So I need to, and especially now that my grid has disappeared. I see less and less grid. Right, what's wrong? Stop that. There. And yeah, and already as soon as I turn the camera on, I swear I'm not that bad. When I only have to worry about myself, I don't make so many mistakes. That's not to say I didn't make any mistakes, because I definitely did. I had a thing where I forgot to tick off the whole section that I'd done, and it wasn't a very big section colour, but I'm like, what's going on? Where's all these gaps? Oh, I must have just not hit the tick mark. Tick them off, but I didn't hit the tick mark to register it. But yes, how are you? I hope you are all well. I hope if things are rough, times can be tricky. It happens to all of us. You're not alone, and I hope it all gets better for you soon. But for now, we're just going to diamond paint and not worry about real life, if we can help it. This is our escape, isn't it? So we don't have to... No. There. So that we don't have to think about some of the crazy that's going on in the world. But yeah, so it's been a month. What have I been up to? And do you know what? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's been like all these bank holiday weekends. I think last time, yeah, that was it. Because it was just before the last bank holiday, wasn't it? 3853. And before my birthday as well. So, oh wow, that seems a lifetime ago. Just like, yeah, it's been busy in the sense of like 2 holiday weekends, and also the other half took some days off work for the first bank holiday and my birthday. So it's just like it's not like we live a really sort of exciting life or anything, but we have just, it's just, yeah, my routine has been thrown out of whack, and I find it very hard to recover from that sometimes. Oops, I just find I must have sticky tweezers, because that would not get off, and that flipped over. Where did that go? There. Wow, what is going on? What is going on? It came from that. Oh, I don't even know what that one was. It came from there, didn't it? Didn't it? Or there? No, this is this one. I wonder if these tweezers are on. These tweezers are relatively new, but they're so delicate, like with the tips. If you break a tip, because you know they're very, very, very stabby. You break a tip, and suddenly when you're trying to pick things up, it if one's broken off and it's uneven, then you know it. And I did have some troubles earlier, and I thought it was just me pressing too tight. So I've done that one. Right, that one I needed to do. And tick all those off. Tick, and then that was. Let's put these away and find out what that other drill that's gone into the who knows where. That was colour. It was these dots. 720. Let's put that over there. 720. We just need the one. An inauspicious start. Did I just make up that word? Maybe. Right, let's not try and tweezer them out. That never works when I tweezer them out from the pot. So I want this one in here. Okay. Back on track. So, I don't even, oh yeah. Already lost track. So I'm going to do these ones actually, because there's just 2 of these, and this is a fairy dust. These 2, some orange, and I think this is the rider. And I don't know what this might be his part of his cape, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe it's the dragon. I do not know what's orange, but there was a lot of orange in this bit. But anyway, yes. So thank you all for your birthday wishes. Going back to what I was saying before, it was lovely, and we went out to lunch and we just potted around. The weather, of course, wasn't amazing. Same as like last weekend, where it wasn't very good weather either. Right, so just 2 fairy dust. I don't really mind if I have fairy dust, I'll put it in. But if not, I don't worry about it. Not like the ABs. The ABs I try not to. I don't like having ABs in blocks. I like to have them scattered. But the fairy dust, I don't care because they don't have the same in your face effect. So let's just do this one. So this is 9, 1 and 9. Oh, I only need 44 more of these drills. It's funny, I'd say I'd get excited about getting close to a 0, but some of these colours I only started with like 70. So it's getting low, is like a small amount of drills is not really a big deal because some of them didn't start with many. So it will be nice to get when I get my first 0, but I suspect it won't be for a while yet. Yeah, so I can't even remember what I was doing for my birthday. I know we went out for lunch. And I know the weather wasn't amazing. It was okay, but it just wasn't amazing. And then it was amazing after that. And then last weekend was another bank holiday, and the weather wasn't amazing. It's just like, but we're expecting a heat wave apparently this weekend again. It's about 20 degrees out there right now, so it's not cold, but it's not warm, particularly warm. But it's very changeable. It's been windy the last couple of days, so it's been very, very changeable. So if I've got my light, I do have my light on, but I also, as you know, I film by the window, so it's been one of them days where it's just like, oh, it's really sunny. Oh no, it's not. It's cloudy. Oh no, it's really sunny. No, it's not. it's cloudy. Is it going to rain? No, it's not. It's sunny. So if the light changes, then I do apologise. Right, let's get this one. 3862. Here, what's this? Oh, I'm nearly out of them. I'll need to do a top up soon. I was just thinking about that before. Oh, no, that's enough. I hope that's enough. I don't want to have to dig out. Look, I'll just pour out the whole tub. I know that's not enough. I need 1,400 of these, so I know it's nowhere near. But we should be good for today. That is the good thing about confetti painting. Is it's very rare that there's a lot of any one colour going down. So we'll tick off those 4. But yeah, I was thinking just before I was coming on, it's been a while since I've actually done like a topping up of drills. So it must have been that maybe I even remembered it from a previous session that I was getting low on a couple of colours in the pots. Because you know, these pots, they only hold about 800 drills. Have I done that right? No, not done that right. I want that there. Pay attention. So yeah, the pots only hold about 800 drills. Obviously there's like 400,000 drills needed for this painting. 417,000 to be precise. And I've laid about 30,000, so it's not much, but some colours I've obviously not touched, but others I've obviously have. And it's not the first time I've topped it up. I topped it up once before. I think it might have been when I was on my channel break because I had RSI in my elbow. That was an ordeal. If you trust me, if you ever get signs of RSI, just don't ignore it. Don't think, oh, I'll just have a day. I'll just rest it for a day, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It was not fine. You need to rest it properly. So of course, when it really did kick in, I was out for the count basically for, I don't know, I think it was that 8 or 9 months in the end, and even then it was still giving me a bit of aggro. When I came back, it wasn't so bad. It was on the mend, aggro, as opposed to decomp. It was horrible. I couldn't even hold a plate. You know, like if I'd cooked dinner and I picked up a plate with the food on, it was like I couldn't grip. It was yeah. I do not want to repeat that. So these days I'm very more respectful if I'm doing a lot of diamond painting. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so that's when I think I did my last top up, because 318, because I think when I was getting ready to, when I was thinking about coming back, I was like, I really wanted to do something diamond painty, but I couldn't. I still couldn't diamond paint. So I think I just went through and sorted through my drills and topped them all off then. So it's not had a huge amount of use since then. But that's got, I don't know what that was. It had a little black speck in it. Don't like it. I am very fussy with my drills, so what did I do? Where was I? Talking, we found something. This is not that. What that something is not right. Okay, so either those were not. No, they were right, because that's 3. 1, 2, 3. So there should be something there. What should be there? That colour should be there. No. That grey colour should be there. I don't know if I've put it in the wrong place. We'll have to go back. If there's a place, if later on, and I find myself with a... Hang on. Let me just get this right. So, no, think, is this in the wrong place? Is this the one causing mischief? Should it just be? I think it is. I don't have to look it up. I think that just needed to be over and down. There we go. Yeah, so I thought I topped everything up, and you know, and what I also do is, because I don't have any sort of spare drill storage system to write at home about, it's just a box with some bags in. But when I dekit, I do also check for this painting, because obviously I don't have all the drills for this bought yet. I only bought about, maybe, no, it wasn't half, it was under half, but it was close to a half of the drills I need, on the basis that I thought I'll probably be picking up drills in my travels as I diamond paint, which is true. But so what I do is, when I dekit, I always look to see if that colour is in this painting, and if it is, I'll just throw it in the pot if it's just a few. But some of these paintings, or some of this colours in this painting, obviously don't need all those drills. So I had to actually take drills out, because I'd overflow in the pot. My pot floweth over. But I do need to do that again, because I know I'm filling it up with stuff. Which one is in here? No. Here. This one. That's the trouble. When you start to lose your corner marks on some of the other squares, and like, I don't know, your eye just goes to the ones you can see, forgetting that you've already got some that you've covered over. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. It would almost be like a kitting up. Almost. That goes in there. So I don't know if you'd be interested in it. Like fake kitting up. Kitting up and topping up will be the agenda. So let me know if you fancy it. And I mean, I've got to sort out where all my spare drills are, so for this project, because then they don't mix in with my other drills, so I'm gonna have to pull them all out. So it might not be next week, but it might be. We'll see. Oh no, I've put them away and I've still got 2 left, unless I've not ticked them off. No, I did not. No, I did not place them. I did not place that one anyway. That one, but I did do that one. Okay, now we can go. Yeah, I've been, even though I've not been around for like, well, it wasn't quite a month, 8/23. I got my, you hopefully would have seen it. I did do my drill haul, which is where I got my where are they? My Add More Zest drills from. And I did do a big Diamond Art Club haul and Paint Gem because I was racing against the tariffs before they landed. And my birthday was a good excuse, so I got presents for my birthday, and I bought some myself because they was on sale and things like that. And I felt I got the mother load. It was just like I don't usually. I'm not a haul person. I don't usually pile them up. And it was all to just beat the tariffs. And yeah, so today it was announced in the news that the tariffs are not actually happening because it's it's going through the legal system. I don't want to get into the back and forth, obviously, of the rights and wrongs and of anything. I'm just stating what's happened. So yeah, so the tariffs no longer exist. So I bought all them paintings, not for no reason, but I kind of rushed myself out of my comfort zone to get as many as I did, and that was for nothing. But also it was really, I still haven't spent my reward points yet. And it was really weird because the other day, one of the paintings that I want quite a lot. Now, what's going on here? Make sure I've got that right. That is there. I'll do it here. And one of the ones I want, my Disney ones, is my Rapunzel one with the lantern scene. If you know the movie. She's on the boat with Flynn, and they let off the lanterns, and that was, I really wanted that one, and it's that sold out the first time really quick, so I didn't snag it, and it came back in stock this week, and logic suggested that this would be ideal for me to snap up because I got all my loyalty points, and I just have to pay shipping. And you know what? I couldn't do it. It was in my basket, and then I took it, and then I was just like, I can't press the button. It feels like, I know this is going to sound weird, it feels like I've been to like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I've loaded up my plate, and I've stuffed my face with all these diamond paintings, and I'm full up. I'm full up. So going back to the table, the buffet, to pick up more food, it didn't appeal to me. And also, and I felt kind of uncomfortable, because like in the same way as if you ate too much food, you feel a bit bloated. I'm very conscious. I've got all these diamond paintings now sitting in my cupboard, and I'm a slow diamond painter, so they're going to be there for a while, because you know what I'm like. I'm a slowpoke. And it didn't appeal, so I didn't buy this, even though I could get this painting for free. Hopefully I'll get my appetite back soon. I think I'll probably will. It's just a bit of purchasing sticker shock. Not sticker shock. That's the wrong word. But you know what I mean. I've got all these things that came at once, and it does not sit well with me. And I just need that effect to wear off. It's ridiculous. It was 6 paintings. 6 paintings bought over a period of 2 months. And it's just broken me. It's just like, and then my brain is just like, no. Let's not even look at diamond paintings. I don't want them. It's funny, isn't it? But like I say, I'm sure it will wear off, and hopefully it'll wear off before the lanterns goes out of stock. Now I've got 208 here, and I have a colour. I know only one of these appears in the painting, but I've also got 209, which is pretty much the same colour but ever so slightly lighter. And I think, as they're both single drills, I'm just going to use this for both of them because it's very confetti, and like it's just not going to notice, and all that notice is the shiny bling. So let me do both of them. Was it that one? It was up here somewhere. Yes. So let's put this one in. So this is an AB, and that goes there. Tick off. Come on, tick. All right, all two AVs, but I'm okay with that. I like the AVs being scattered in randomly. Oh, I see. I'll put these pieces of card in to help it stand up. This is when I was toying with the idea of doing the storage system, but I don't think I'll keep the cards in because like it gets caught in this little lip. I don't like it. Right, where am I? Let's do this one. Let's get a big chunk out of the way. This is his body, I think. 939. 939. So yeah, needs to say, sorry, there we go. Needs to say, I've not made any diamond painting purchases since just after my birthday, which was the beginning of May. And I have no desire to do more. So we'll see. And then what else have I got? Let me just, yeah, no, I'll just make sure I'm in the right place before. I'm just assuming this big white space is the right place. I need to not assume, because that's where I always get in trouble. So, yeah. And I mean, it probably, maybe, because it doubled up, because I also had, you know, on my colouring channel, I also had a bit of a haul there. And it wasn't a huge one. But it just felt like, in addition to my diamond paintings, it just felt like a lot. I don't know why I get like that. I'm not particularly, I'm not somebody who sits there thinking I don't deserve things. But I think I just get a bit, well, one, I think I get a bit tight. I'm a bit of a skinflint. So I'm very conscious of when I spend the money. And also, you know, it's just like when I don't want it to feel wasteful, in the sense, has that got a bit, yeah, that's not the right shape. I don't want it to feel wasteful, and when it's just sitting in the cupboard untouched, then it starts to feel a bit, I'm just buying for the sake of buying. Except it wasn't. There was a good reason for it. It just so happens that the reason, I'm not salty. It's good. I say I shouldn't be mad about this. It's a good thing, but like obviously the reason that I bought them was the tariffs, and the tariffs are gone. So, oh my god, it's just I don't. You wake up in the morning, don't you, and you just don't know what's going to be on the news next. It's just like every day is a wild ride. I like things to be slow and steady. Slow and steady, and don't surprise me with anything. I want to know what's going on. I'll get in that gap. Did I bring out? No, I didn't bring out my single placer. Let's see if I can get it in with this multi-placer. Sometimes tweezers have trouble with the gaps because you can't get your prongs down the side, and then it'll stick to the canvas. The side of the drill will stick to the canvas, and then it becomes this ridiculous wrestling match. Okay, so what have I done? I need to tick that one off as well. No, not that one, that one. Okay. Where was I? There. Is that right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that all adds up. I do like it when it adds up. 2, 3, 4. So yes, a very restrained month. Oh, don't you start on me again. Look, see, I'm having trouble picking it up. Get in there. All right. I'm going to tick those off before I forget what I'm doing. Perish the thought. Get that in there. Stop. Yeah. Well, right. I've come to. Do you know? I'm sorry. I do wibble a lot, and sometimes I just completely lose my train of thought. And these drills are starting to annoy me now. All right, get in there. Tick those off. And then this weekend, I was talking about the holiday weekends, wasn't I? So I didn't get to do any diamond painting this week. It was a 3-day weekend. And I didn't get to do a single piece of diamond painting. So Monday we went out for lunch again. But it was short and sweet because it was going to rain. And quite often what we do is if we can go out for lunch, then we find a nice pub to sit outside. But it was not to be. So we just went out, had lunch, and that was that. But the Sunday, which was I had earmarked as my diamond painting day, except that all got thrown into bedlam because on the Saturday I'd arranged, if you remember the Easter weekend, I went to IKEA, and this was like a sort of reconnaissance run for furniture. So obviously we picked up loads of bits like from the marketplace and stuff at IKEA that weekend, but all the furniture and stuff, like, because that stuff is heavy, and we live 2 floors up, 2 flights of stairs, and I'm like, yeah, no, I think I'm of an age now where I'm like, let's just pay the people to luck up all that heavy furniture, have it delivered. So that's what we've done, and it got delivered on the Saturday afternoon it came. And my plan, and I did tell my other half this plan, I think maybe if I'd have told him the reasons for my plan, it might not have all gone to Crazyville. But I said to him, right, so we've got all this stuff. It wasn't that much, but one of them was like a laptop table, it was just a little thingy, and you can lift it up and down to different heights, and it's on wheels. And I'm like, do you know what, that's perfect for our little balcony, because when we're not using it, it just slides over the top of the chair, like the whole tabletop will slide on, because the wheels go underneath the chair, right? And it's like, it's not taking up much room when it's not in use, and then when it is, we just put it out, and it's fine. So what we can do is Sunday, if you just put up the laptop table, we get that done nice and easy. And then on the Monday, which we're going to be, because Sunday is his day for, he always meets his friend nearly every week on a Sunday afternoon. It's him, I call him his boyfriend. He meets his boyfriend on a Sunday afternoon, and they have a few pints and they watch the football, and then he comes home for dinner, right? And that's his one. It's the only time he does it. This little once a week ritual, and I'm okay with that. Which is why I was going to be diamond painting that afternoon. And so I was like, let's just, because he always wakes up earlier than me. I said, it's fine. If you wake up and you're feeling busy, then just make that little laptop table, because it's not that big and it's not that complicated. Probably took him 20 minutes just to like put it all together and tighten some bolts. And then we can get that out on the balcony and in its new home, and it's not taking up space in the wrong places, because, you know, obviously when it was all in boxes, and you know what the boxes are like with IKEA, it's just like, so there was 11 boxes. So all right, 11 boxes, fine. Anyway, I woke up and I could hear him clattering around, so I knew he'd been working on it. And in my wisdom, I just assumed that he was putting together the table. That's what was I thinking? On the basis that, you know, that's what I'd asked. If he wanted to do it, let's just put together that table. Anyway, I knew he was in trouble when I got up, and I walked out the door, the bedroom door, and in the place where my new big unit was going to be was instead my Kallax unit, which is a lot smaller, still, but it was a 4x4 Kallax, which I'm going to be using to store some of my craft stuff in. And I was like, oh no, because that was not meant to be made till the next week. That was on the agenda for this weekend coming up, because I had to clear out I still had to finish, you know, making space for, am I doing this right? I need to leave a little crisscross there. I need to leave a space for, I needed to make the space, basically. I needed to finish organising and finding temporary homes for the items that were in the current unit, which was smaller. It's not much smaller. It's about the same footprint, but it comes up a bit higher. And Kallax, I don't know what it is about Kallax, but they're just so much more efficient, aren't they? At just managing stuff. I don't know. It's just all its little cubby holes. Anyway, that's got a tab on it. There was no space to put my Kallax unit in because I'd not cleared out the previous one. I'd partway cleared it out, so it wasn't like it had a huge place to go, but I'd still done some. It still needed some work before we could even move the new unit into place. Then I stuck my head around the corner and, right, look, something isn't working up, into the living room where he was, what's going on here? This is what's wrong. This bit, something wrong in here. That's right. What are these brown ones from? What are they? I think they're meant to be, right, these are meant to be further down, aren't they? Aren't they? I think that's meant to be in there. Damn. So yeah, I could still hear clomping and banging. So I stuck my head through to, you know, the living room where, like, World War III had broken out, because, like, there was boxes everywhere and screwdrivers and hammers. It was just like all the packaging, you know what it's like. And there he was in the middle of this mess, just with the instruction booklet. You know what it's like. If you've ever done one of the more complicated, well, even some of the easier ones, you still read the instructions, don't you? And yeah, there he was, working away at the complicated one. And I know exactly how his brain works because I've known him 30 years. He did the laptop table first, as requested. Right, now, is this right now? I think it is, yes. And then he's thought, oh, that went together really quickly. Oh, let's just get it all out the way with, right? So that's pretty much what he admitted to. He was like, oh, I just thought I'd just get it all out the way with. And I'm like, but we've got nowhere to put all the stuff that you've just built, because he left the hard one to last. So of course that then took 3 hours, because it was a more complicated. It's got like drawers and cupboards and all sorts of things. So he had major regrets. Part of me is like secretly pleased, because, you know, he definitely bit off more than he could chew, because he thought the first one was easy. So the laptop table was easy to do. The Kallax unit was easy to do because he didn't do any of the inserts. So then I was like, oh, well, so even though I've got this Kallax unit, I can't put anything into it because I've got some shelves and some drawers. So that is how I spent my Sunday afternoon. I was building drawers, because he went out, once he'd finished the big unit. And honestly, I think he must have spent easy 4 hours, like, doing all that furniture. He had major regrets that he bit off more than he could chew. But even then, of course, he didn't do didn't do all of it, because I had to do all the inserts. If he'd have even done those inserts, he would have, I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be there. So, yeah, oh no, that is, no, where is it? Hold up. No, that those 3 are right. So this is, where do you come from? There's bound to be something grey nearby that I was supposed to put that in. I've just put it in the wrong spot. But yeah, if he'd have done the Kallax inserts as well, he would have had that realisation of how big a project it was. But he didn't. He just moved straight onto the big one. He's like, I didn't really know what you wanted to use those, all them, because you know they all come in separate packs. He goes, I didn't know what you wanted, what they was for. I was like, well, you know, if you wait for me to wake up. These are the trials and tribulations of, like, he's such an early riser and I am not. Now which one's which? So this goes down here. So yeah, he spent 4 hours in the morning working through this unit, and of course I was then forced to do the tidy up of all the craft stuff so that I could fill up the new Kallax. So I emptied out the whole unit, but of course I didn't have anywhere to put it because I hadn't done it properly. So it was literally like just piled in anywhere I could find a surface to put some of these things, until I could get the Kallax in place, because obviously at the moment it was in the hall, and that's where the new unit was going, so it had to move. It was committed. That's what he didn't get when he started this chain reaction of events. I was like, oh really? He goes, I think I might have overdone it. I'm like, I think you're right. So yeah, that's where I'm on my diamond painting time. I literally just spent the afternoon either making them drawers and the shelves to go in the Kallax, and then I had to figure out how I wanted to put it all back. I got most of it back in. There was some inevitable, you know, when you just like, I've made it fit, so just to get it out the way, sort of thing. But it's not like it's permanent home, because I had to make short-term decisions just to, otherwise I'd still be there. I'm like, I'll sort the rest out next weekend. Let's just get some space back. Oh, it felt so good. You know, when like there's complete bedlam around you, and then you're finished doing what you had to do, and then you're going to you make that turn, and from things getting worse, and it felt so good just being in that position to be able to just collect up all the boxes, all the plastic and boxes and cardboard, and oh, it was wonderful. It's the first, I don't usually go straight to the bin when there's some rubbish. I usually, like, you know, have it like in the corner with the rubbish, and then we take it next time we go out. We'll take it. But no, like that came straight out. I was just like, right, just eject this from the house. I don't think I want AB 310 in this, because I'm pretty sure this is his body, and I don't want ABs in his body. So yeah, there was so much for me having a lazy day. I couldn't really complain about him still wanting to go to the pub, because like I say, he'd been up before me, had been doing it while I was blissfully snoozing away in ignorance. I know, it does teach me a lesson. I did hear him clanking about. I should have got up straight away and said, what are you doing? There's blokes for you, know, isn't it? It's just like, I thought I'd just get it out of the way with. Yeah. You didn't think about all the chain reaction though. So he kept apologising. No, he wasn't in the doghouse really, but I just did make a few sarcastic comments about how nice it would be to be able to, you know. Do you know what? Did that tick off, or is that doing that funny frog thing? Let me, because sometimes Patternkeeper glitches and doesn't mark off. No, I forgot to tick it off, idiot. That's because I'm having this rant. That's his fault as well. Let's blame him. Just when in doubt. He's not here to defend himself. Right, what was I doing? 310. Where is it? There we go. Oh look, I've missed it. No, that is not the grey one. I wonder where that grey one goes. But I've missed one there. because that is only meant to be a little T shape. Get in there. So that was my Sunday. I do hope you had a nicer, nicer bank holiday weekend. And much more chill. That's the thing, that's the way it goes though, isn't it? Sometimes when you have time off, like sometimes it's nice and you're able to do like just fun things, but it's also because you have limited time, sometimes it's just that time where you just have to knuckle down and do some jobs that you don't have time to do normally, and that's what it turned into. Get in. No. There. Was it there? No, I've lost my space. Yeah, it was there. What's meant to be in here? Oh, I've not done that colour yet. Getting paranoid now. Right, let me go back and fix that 939 that I didn't put in. That's what having a rant does. It's very distracting. 939. Where was it? There, up here. Oh. I just need the one. Whoops. So obviously I just need the one. So where was it? Did I just put something in the wrong place? No, I did. Look, I wasn't paying attention. So I put the 310. Why didn't you tell me? Get in there. Okay, so I go from one mistake to another. Alright, put that there. Put this 310 back in its pot. Pay attention. God forbid. Right. Let's do something fun, because I know I've got some ABs here somewhere. Is it these? 966. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure I've done 966. Or did I? No, that's that one. 966. Do I have ABs? Oh, why didn't I do 966? Right, just make sure. Yeah, I've not done them. Oops. My little bit of thingy in the hopes that it'll prevent static. It does work sometimes. Right, 1, 2. Sorry, I've been very ranty today. Very distracted. It happens though, like when I don't film for a while, like it's not that I forget. I don't forget how to do it, but like I'm not. I guess I just need practice to just remember how to. Sounds silly to remember how to talk. 3860. That's what are we doing? 3860. Let's do that. Oh, I just need 2. No. Oh no, I need loads of those. Oh, I've not got many of them. And I do need 2,000 overall, so I'll need to top that one up as well. It's quite exciting thinking I have to top up pots. It's another thing that reminds me that I am sort of, it might be slow, but I am making progress. No. Let's change it. I didn't change my Patternkeeper. Right, so that's 2 there. And then there's 2 there. So to fly off on tangent, right? I know this is weird, but this is how my brain works as well. I was watching. What was I watching? I think it might have actually been a colouring channel, and they were talking about. I don't know what they was talking about. Maybe they was talking about Halloween. It seems a bit early to be talking about Halloween, but you know, you never know. Like, Halloween season will be on us soon enough because they start that in like July or something. So perhaps it's not that far away. But anyway, somebody was talking and they said, oh, and then they was talking about Hocus Pocus. And it's like, Gotta love Hocus Pocus. Everybody loves Hocus Pocus. I mean, how could you not? It's Hocus Pocus. And I was sitting there, I was like, I've never seen Hocus Pocus. Right? Never seen Hocus Pocus. And it got me to thinking about movies and things like sort of cultural phenomenons. No, phenomenons, isn't it? And then. But you know, like cult classics and things like this. And I was like, he's talking about like Hocus Pocus, like I should know what he was talking about, and I've never seen it. And then it reminded me of a conversation where I was getting in the ear from my friend once, because they were talking about something, and look, there's a hole there. Let's hope that's a grey. And they was talking about Greece, and I've never seen Greece either. Right? So I was like, anyway, she was giving me a stink eye for that. Right, let me just see if this is great. 1, 2, 3. No. What is 8? Let's tick that off. Find out what the 8 ball is. 8 is 823. Okay, let's get 823 and I'll put that in next. Let's open it up so I remember which one I'm doing. And I've never seen Greece. Never seen Greece. And she's like, you've got to have seen Greece. And I'm like, I've never seen Greece. It's just not my kind of movie. And I was doing the tick down arrow, wasn't I? This one. Is that 3860? Yes. And yeah, I thought it was funny. Like, there's this thing. Has it ever happened to you where, like, somebody's talking about something, as if, and just automatically assumes that you know what they're talking about, like regard to a movie or, you know, something like that. They just like so confident, are they? Why is there not a gap there? Hang on, am I in the wrong spot? That does not add up. So that, what was here? Did I do this already? Or did I do that at the start? No, this one. This. Yeah, because this is the 2 purple. So this is another one that's not meant to be there. Here. Get rid of that. It was all going so well, and this is where I find all the mistakes that I'd made earlier. Is there anything supposed to be here? What's supposed to be here? 1, 2, 3. Do you know what? I bet that's that. At least that one was simple enough. Yeah, I'll just, because that's the same colour as that. So I've just, instead of putting it there, I've put it there. Okay, fine. And now I can put this brown one in here. But yeah, this is almost like a confession time. Is there some big movie, cult movie, that you just know that everybody who brings it up is just going to assume you've seen it and you've not seen it? I know somebody who had never seen The Sound of Music. I did not give them any flack for it though. It's just like, oh, okay. I mean, congratulations on dodging that bullet, because like Sound of Music, it's just, it was on, so it doesn't get played so often these days, does it? The Sound of Music. 8-3. Oh no, let's do this. No, that was the 823. Get that in that gap. But yeah, what's it? Confess to me your sins of which movie you have not watched. Okay, so let's put that way. Oh, nearly didn't put the lid down. Where did that come from? What have I done? Right, so I'll put that there. I'm getting a right tizzy now, aren't I? Let's do, this is 831. I mustn't remember. I mustn't forget. I've still got these. 8:31. What's that? Look, there's. Oh, I bet that was. I think I had one that pinged earlier. That'd be whatever it was. I don't know what it was. It doesn't matter. It's not that colour. Yeah, that is one for the comments today. By the way, if you are still here, I would appreciate it if you could leave me like a thumbs up. I'm trying to get on the YouTube sweet side again. It's like a constant battle because I'm so irregular. But yeah, if you could give me, if you're enjoying this, or maybe if you're not enjoying this, you can give me a thumbs down. But though I would question the reason why you would still be here watching if you're not enjoying it. Some sort of masochist. But yeah, it would be appreciated. Keep the YouTube gods happy. You know what they're like. I was hearing some really sus stuff though about YouTube. I saw it only yesterday that they've made this change to hold up. This is not right, so that should not be there. These are all the mistakes I made earlier. But that looks the same as that. I just put two in the wrong place. No, that's because that's the right colour. Brain, come on, brain. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. So those are all right. So this just doesn't even belong anywhere. I do not know where it came from. Is it the same as that? It looks the same as that. I think I might have just got carried away. But yeah, this sus thing with YouTube, right? It's talking to me. I'm trying to get on in YouTube's good books, and now I'm about to just comment about them in the negative. So apparently YouTube have got this new tool themselves. It's an AI tool, and like you pay for it with a subscription for now. But you know what these things are like. It's the first step. Like it starts now, and then there'll be a rival. But the video I was watching, like obviously they was talking about this release of this AI tool, and it's just like, it's scary. Like it's the whole deep fake, fake news, all this sort of thing. Like it was just generating whole things, pictures, videos with sound, and it's not even like some fancy pants thing. It's just like their baseline. I can't remember the name of the tool. I don't want to remember the name of the tool, to be honest. I don't want to advertise it. But yeah, it's just like, it's scary because you know why it's scary? At the moment, YouTube does try and do some protections. Like you're supposed to declare if you've used AI in your videos and stuff like that. And what's this one? 3864. I've got an AB for that. And you know, so YouTube is all sort of not anti-AI, but it has a lot of protections that makes it more difficult for AI to be used for, you know, for fake stuff. But now they're getting their own tool, so you know, then I'm not saying they're not going to check on it, but there's less reason for them to like remove videos, isn't there, if it's with their own tool that they're being paid to use, they're making money from. I'm like, oh, it's the slippery slope, isn't it? I was not impressed. I don't want to. Oh, if I watch a video, I want to, you know, and the person's talking to me, I want to at least, like, there's sometimes you get shorts and stuff, and there's all these fake voices on it. There's one that just drives me up the wall every time I see a short, and it's like the fake Morgan Freeman one. Oh, I hate it. It drives me insane. Like, I'm not anti AI sort of thing. I'm not like sort of one of these ones that goes around hunting down artists who have used AI. I just avoid it. My stance on AI is that if an artist, 3837, I just need one of them. If an artist is an artist, and what my rule of thumb tends to be is I look them up, you know, like this is mostly for diamond painting. It's harder for colouring books, but you can still do it. Like I look them up to see if they've been to art school. I check their bio. If they've been to art school and they have some sort of history of art, but it also says they use AI. I don't tend to mind it because I know they've used it as a tool. They're an artist and they've made their own picture, and then they've used the tool to like manipulate their own picture because they've come from an art background. 996. 996, 996. Oh, I've got ABs for these. Shall we do them? Yeah, why not? So that's about the limit of it. If I think an piece of artwork has been generated from scratch from AI, I do not like. Oh, I already done them 996. I'll put in the regular version. Do you know what? What's done is done. I'm not going to pick drills off so that I can put ABs on. That's the trouble because they're in 2 separate rows. And I was not paying attention, and I did not tick it off, which also shows I was not paying attention. I'm just like, there is no holes. Okay, so I think we've just got 2 left now. And both of them are either fairy dust or AB. 775. So that's this one. So yeah, that's my stance on AI. I don't want fake generated content. I don't mind if someone uses, you know, ChatGPT or whatever, GPT, PT, isn't it? See, I don't even know what it's called. But if they, you know, want to use that for prompts or video titles or something like that, then I think that's different. And I don't care about that kind of thing. But when someone's making a video, it's not their voice. And it was really good. The one that was highlighting like how this was going to work, literally they called it fake car show, and it was like you know a car show in like a big sort of arena type thing, showroom, and like there was people talking. They was being asked what they thought of the cars, and it's like, yeah, I love this fake car show. It's really good, and it was scary. It was absolutely terrifying with how realistic it was about a completely non-existent thing. 950. I've missed this one. Let's do 950. And I don't like it used like that. I want real people. If I'm you know, I don't even want to have that suspicion. If I'm watching a video and I enjoy it, and then something happens, and I think, that looks a bit sus. I don't want to even have that thought process. I just want to watch a video or listen to a video and enjoy it, thinking that there's an actual person that I'm listening to. And the minute you introduce that sort of suspicion, it's just, yeah, this is rocky road, this. Right, 581, and this is my last one, and this is my fairy dust. Diamond dust, let's call it diamond dust. How do I get into this packet? I don't even know how to get into the bag. Wish AI could help me. How'd you get in? There it is. See, now if AI could help me get into open a packet, then it'd be a different ball game. Right, so yeah, one there. These are nice. I don't know if you can see the sun's coming out, so it's going to start coming across the screen in a minute, but these are so pretty. Yeah, very nice drills from Rebecca. Right, so that's missing one. So hopefully, what is that? That looks like a green. So I think that might be that green one there. So, wow, I should have put the diamond dust in first. And then I can, it'll give me easier to, because there's no mistaking where that is. In fact, I would say these are much more blingier because I've got a couple of diamond dust in the orange. That's from AliExpress, and these are definitely sparklier. These are super sparkly diamond dust. I like these. Shame you can't buy bigger bags from Rebecca. She just does, there's basically one pot, literally how she measures them. She gets one of them, you know, like the round pots that are about this deep, and she just, which I think is about 1,000 drills, give or take. Done that one. Oh, I did say I'd been ranty today, didn't I? First of all, there was the IKEA furniture debacle, and then it was AI. God help the people in. I'm about to go shopping this afternoon. It's like somebody gets in my way with their supermarket trolley. I'll be like wild. Well, I really like these diamond dusts. Wow, they're pretty. Right, tick. Is that it all done? I've done 800 stitch. I'm going to put these back in today. In the bag. 800 stitch today. 800 drills. So I am going to take a picture. I'm going to pop it on the end of the video. Now where's that hole? I'm going to put that green one here. I'm just going to check it. But I'm pretty sure it is green. Yes. So the green one was obviously meant to go in there. And this one, who knows why that was there. It was just there. So let me get this out of the way. Shall we have a look as well and see how long in my little thing. What was I on? 2078, I think, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Right, so you're just going to have to take my word for it, because with the reflections of the camera and the sun is coming in, it's changed to 15th of October 2075. Oh, I've knocked a couple of years off. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to take a picture now and pop it on the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.